Hey there YouTube, Adam Hodgson here, back again for another Airsoft video review. This time we've got a decent review for you because the last one I've seen of this gun out there was appalling. This is a review of the Army Armament 1911 MEU, or as it says in the box, R27, which isn't really a nice name for it, but it's an MEU. It's near enough an exact copy of a TM MEU M1911 MEU. The main difference is though, full metal. Yeah, so full metal gun, really nice. So we'll just go through the features and stuff, but obviously when you get it, you're going to get the gun, you're going to get an Army Armament MEU mag, more on that later. You get a manual which is full of blimmin' English, it takes ages. You get some spares, which is very nice, so extra hop-up bucking, gas flow valve, some extra O-rings, seals and stuff, and also a mag loading tool. So, woohoo. You know what, whilst we're on the subject of mags, the one that comes with it is obviously exactly the same sort of thing as a Tokyo Marui 1911 MEU magazine. It looks ever so slightly thinner, but it's probably just me. One slight difference as well is the texture of it. MEU one is nice and sort of grippy, whereas the one that comes with it is kind of smooth and everything, and it can kind of slip away and stuff. Problem with mine though is it won't lock back because I think there's a problem with something around here, and also it won't hold its gas. It's probably just something with me, so I don't know. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just be using a Tokyo Marui magazine, which is fully compatible. It's in a double stack configuration, so it works in the exact same way as any other. And you know, gas flow fill valve is on the bottom, release valve, all the normal stuff. But if you want to load it, you can either pull down the spring the manual way, or use your loading tool, which is a little notch which catches on to the notch on the mag. So push it in against it and pull it down. There's a nice hole for the bottom of the MEU mag on the lip, so you can hold it with one finger and load it, no problems at all, unless you're being shot at, in which case, you know, and that's a bit of a difference. We'll load up a couple of rounds, we'll use that shortly. Couple more. I'll be skimpy. There, that'll do. So yeah, it holds 28 rounds maximum, but I'd say do 27, then that way you've got a little bit of leniency with obviously it. So if you have any jamming problems, it should be minimised and stuff, just literally by having a few rounds in there. Obviously you'll have one in the chamber and stuff, but it fits in nicely with a nice positive click, so you're ready to go. Mag release, nice tight affair. Push it, mag comes out, simple. The grips of the magazine, the grips of the gun are Pacmir style grips. It does have Pacmir written on there, Pacmir, what was it, LA, and it's also got signature model, all that stuff. So a little bit of trade info. And also a fake MEU logo, which just says PL, I think it's an L, with some weird line on there. So yeah. The safety is quite a nice feature, which is ambidextrous, so one on your right, one on your left. So if you're a lefty, perfect, righty, still perfect. It's nice and long, nice and easy to do, but because it's a moderately long safety, you might find that occasionally you turn it on when you don't mean to, so be careful when you're going to shoot. You've also got your beaver tail here. In order to actually fire it, you have to have it squeezed down to fire. Obviously, as you can see, without, won't fire. If you press down on it, as if you're gripping it, it fires. So nice. It's also nice and long, so you're not going to get hammer bite, which from the hammer is nice and small. Bit strange to cock at first, but it'll do the job. Now, I've had this with lots of people. It does have a half cock feature. So if your magazine's in, half cock works fine, no firing. In order to get out of it, just remove the mag or fully cock it. And in order to have the manual safety on, it has to be fully cocked, as you can see. Whereas if I was to have it even half cock, safety will not engage, but it won't fire anyway. So nice. You've also got our Novak style sights, which does say Novaks on there, which is adjustable via an itty bitty head screw just there. Sorry, just there, yeah. So pop it in, screw it around, but out the box it's perfect for me. So just line it up and stuff as normal. You can see that, and away you go. You've also got lots of trades on the gun itself. You've got your standard, obviously, serrations front and rear of the MEU series, but you've also got Model 1911 A1 Cal 45 on the left. And on the right you've got Springfield Armory with a Springfield Armory logo, you can see, which also has their United States property M1911A1 US Army, and then a cack load of trade. So yeah, you've got that, and also it says on the barrel NW7125.45 ACP. So if you trade whores out there, you should hopefully kind of enjoy it. Cocking it, obviously, because it's metal, lovely sound. It's just quite empowering actually. So yeah, that should keep you entertained for quite a while. But when you go to pull it, the trigger, it can be a bit tight and everything, a bit of a heavy trigger pull, but it's quite nice to do. Especially seeing as it's a polished trigger, nice and shiny and silver. So, ooh, shiny. Yeah, you've also got, as I said, your slide lock, which is standard as always, mag in, and just push it down the way you go. What you can also do though, is just pull back the slide when there's a mag in or not, and it will obviously do it as long as the mag's actually full. So you can do the Hollywood style kind of reloads, but I suggest using the mag release because it's safer. Not mag, I keep calling it mag release, the slide lock, I know what I mean. Bang. So yeah, do that and everything. If you do need to disassemble it for cleaning and maintenance, obviously make sure you're maintaining it properly. Just before the slide lock, if you know what I mean, there's another little notch. Line it up with that, which I've done now, and then there's a small button, like kind of hold there, push it, and then just pull out your slide lock button, from which you can then remove the slide, obviously take it all out and everything. You've got a barrel bushing here which is securing everything in place, so make sure that you put it on correctly, otherwise you'll bugger it up. Nice thing about it as well is the spring is held in via basically a hole and a kind of pivot thing. So it's not like the WE guns, so the springs go flying all over the place. It's nice and tight and ready to go. Whilst you're here as well, you've got your hop up lever, which is nice and stiff, so if you need to adjust it and it shouldn't go anywhere. But that's the only downside with most airsoft guns, is that to adjust the hop up you have to take the slide off. And in the case of this gun, however lovely it is, getting the slide lock off can be a bit iffy, so try and make sure it's done before you get in the field. But that's basically it for the gun. What we'll do is we'll do a bit of a shooting test, so you can have a look at it and see what you reckon. Obviously, if you're ever going to do any shooting, wear airsoft goggles or glasses, something which is airsoft rated, so you're not going to have any problems and stuff. What I'll do is I'll put an extra couple of rounds in a second mag, which I have here, so you can see the mag change. So I have a target which is set up just down there. Fire a few just so you can see. So mag in, cocked and ready. Hopefully you can see this. Aim for the head. Boom, headshot. As you can see, when you run out of ammunition, locks back like so. Mag out, whack in a new one. And as I said, slide lock, or as I said, Hollywood reload, ready to go. So get you close to the target. You can hopefully see that, I don't know. And we'll just fire these last few rounds really quick. Okay, ran out of gas in that one, but we're out of ammo anyway. So, I've made quite a mess of that target there, as you can see. It's a bit mullered and stuff. So, yeah. As I said, lovely gun. Trigger pulls nice and tight though, so you know exactly when it is that you're firing it. Just make sure, as I said, of the safety and everything, and also wear airsoft goggles. But it's a very nice gun. It's quite budgety as well. I purchased this for $79.99, but that's British pounds, by the way. I live in Britain. So yeah, it can be a pretty cheap gun, and it's compatible with all Tokyo Marui magazines and parts. So any problems, you can find the parts quite easily. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video review, and I look forward to making some more and hearing your comments. Thanks very much.